Good morning, everyone. It's day 5. Hang on, I gotta pop up his thing. Day 5. I have not lost any more weight. My weight stayed the same. I'm gonna be honest, I did cheat again last night. Not happy about it, but husband brought home chips and salsa with the Rico cheese. Haven't had that in forever, even though I'm not supposed to have cheese. But at least I didn't gain, right? Whatever. Never eat to the point that you feel full. Stop eating before you feel uncomfortable. That is not me. I'm okay with that during lunch or breakfast and lunch, but when it gets to dinner time, like I need to be able to feel so stuffed that I feel sick. Otherwise, I seem to snack at night. So, yeah. Okay. Breakfast is oatmeal, apple pie oatmeal. It's only 1/4 of a cup of steel cut oats, so I was worried that that was going to be too little. But when you add in the apple and the raisins and the walnuts, like it really does fill you up. So here is half. Right there. I try to get a good picture, but it's with my laptop always. So here, there's a spoon. It looks so good. He wants you to cook the oatmeal and then put the apples in, but I just put it all in the microwave. I don't have time to cook things separately. Just throw it all together, put it in the microwave, it'll be good. I had to use 2 minutes and I started in between. So for lunch today, this is so good. It's black bean lettuce bundles. So you're going to take a cup of canned beans. It says 1/3 of an avocado, but seriously, how are you supposed to cut an avocado into thirds? It cuts in half, so I'm going to use half. 2 tablespoons of fresh cilantro. I don't like cilantro, so that's not happening. I mean, that's like, if the worst herb in the world, that would be it. That and rosemary. 1/4 a cup of salsa. A tablespoon of lime juice. A clove of garlic. 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. I guess you mix all that stuff together in a bowl. You like mash it into like a paste. And then you use Boston lettuce leaves or romaine. I'm going to end up using romaine. You use about 4 or 5 of those. I'm trying to look and see. Let's see if I can make this little. Yeah, you're supposed to mash the beans and avocado, and then you add the rest of the stuff, and you just kind of put it in your lettuce leaves, and then you eat that. And then you have some frozen berries or fresh berries for lunch. So I don't have that made at the moment, but I'll be back in 2 seconds to show you what it looks like. Oh my goodness. Okay, so my kid is going to the ARC, and so we had to leave like super early this morning, and I'm already hungry again. It's been like an hour since I've eaten, and I'm hungry, but I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to grab, sorry, I was looking at my cows. I was going to grab a couple of my, maybe a fruit, or, I don't know. I'm not really hungry, but I'm just hungry. So I made my lunch, and so what I'm going to do is, these are like romaine hearts, so I'm just going to bring this whole one, because by the time I peel it apart, it's probably like 5 to 6 hearts, or 5 to 6 leaves in there. So I'm just going to bring that whole thing, and then here is, now it looks pretty gross because you mix everything together, but that is the stuff you put on your lettuce leaves. It's beans and salsa and some onion powder and garlic like pieces, and yeah, I tasted it already because I had to mix it up, so I licked the spoon and it's delicious. Yeah, I'm sorry about last night that I didn't like finish the dinner and show you what the dinner looked like, because it looked really good and bright and vibrant too. So I encourage you definitely to make that chickpea curry in a hurry. Really, if you used canned everything, I used I did use a little bit of chicken stock, but honestly, you don't have to. If you use the canned diced tomatoes, you can just dump them in and it's plenty enough liquid to cook everything in. I only put in a half a package. He says like 10 ounces of spinach, and like that is a huge like bag of spinach from Aldi's. Like, and I'm just like, that is way too much spinach. So I put in about half of it, but it is a great meal that our family really likes, and it's super fast, super quick. Same with the one pot pasta. You can find that on my Pinterest board. I don't know what my Pinterest name is. I think it's just Eileen Price. I'm just not real sure. Yeah, I don't do Pinterest a lot. I do for like myself, but I don't like follow and do all that stuff. But yeah, the sun is like funky, and so like there. I'm holding up my laptop. Can you see me? So today for dinner is this creamy kale and mushroom casserole. But for having a casserole, there is no pasta. So I don't know how you can even call that a casserole. It does use cashews and almond milk. And then like you're making like a cream sauce out of that. And then it says broccoli, mushrooms, artichoke hearts, which I could find in a can, but he said frozen, thawed, and chopped. So I just went with Brussels sprouts, so I'm hoping that they like it okay. And then there's kale, and then like that, those are the main things in there. So I hope that it's going to be enough. It's 2 cups of kale and 2 cups of broccoli. It says it does 4, so we'll see if it serves. I guess there's 3 of us eating tonight, so we'll see if it serves everybody. And there's no snack afterwards, so I'm definitely going to have to prep some vegetables or something because I need to make myself feel super full. And I will try to show you a picture of that tonight when I get done. So it's just weird. I can't hold it up like that anymore. So you're just going to have the sun on my face. So yeah, I fully expected to stay the same weight this morning because I ate cheese and I shouldn't have, and the tortillas. Now the salsa really wasn't, I mean, that's like a free food because it's everything in it. That's free. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah. I don't know. I will try very hard to eat a ton of vegetables so that I don't cheat anymore. And I'm going to tell my husband, stop bringing this stuff into the house, even if I ask for it. Just say, no, you're on a diet plan. But he's like my worst enemy. He's like, oh, I'm going to go get a snack. And the first thing out of my mouth is, hey, go get some Little Debbie. So I just have to have him disappear and go get snack and then come back and there's a snack and it's not anything I want to eat. So I don't know. He's very understanding, but he has no idea that my addictions still exist and that if you just barely mention it, like I'm there, I'm on board, I'm wanting it, especially since I've lost weight. I still have 21 more pounds that I want to lose. People think that's kind of weird that I'm like 21, but I need to be 149 to be under that BMI mark to where I'm not obese anymore. So I think I look good, but there's a lot of weight that can leave. It's all on my butt and my hips and my thighs. But I have an hourglass figure right now, so like I'm super excited. When I stand in the mirror, like it does this, and I'm like, oh, I never did that before. It kind of went blah, 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 blah. So yeah, I'm rambling. It's 9 minutes. Okay, so I'm excited. Trying really hard not to cheat. It's so hard if you don't have stuff prepped up. So yeah, I can't promise anything, but I'm trying to give this a fair shot. It's just I'm already starving, so I'm gonna have to go get myself something to eat. I have to leave here in about an hour to go to work. So I will try to show you dinner. I'm gonna go prep some vegetables to eat in between from the unlimited list and a fruit or two, and I will see you back at dinner time. Okay, so it's dinner time, and I'm going to show you what this looks like. This is that creamy kale and mushroom and, well, this one has Brussels sprouts and stuff in it. So here's what it looks like. It looks and smells delicious. I did add a little extra cream in there. This is my bird. Because I didn't really measure how much stuff I put in. I just kind of put it all in, and I baked it for 20 minutes. And then when I opened it up to stir it around, there wasn't hardly any cream there. Dude! Ugh, my son. So I added more cream in there, and we might add some nutritional yeast. I want it to taste kind of cheesy, so we'll just see. So I will talk to you after we get done eating. Okay, so we just finished dinner, and I must say I was so not a fan of dinner. It was just kind of blah, even though I had put spices in it. We ended up putting salt and pepper on it, but it's still like just wasn't, we just weren't a fan. I did, however, really love lunch. That was really good. However, I am supposed to have some sort of berries, and I did not eat those for lunch, so I'm waiting until later on tonight because, man, I don't know about this dinner. Like, I did pack up what we had left over. Only my husband and I ate it. So I packed up like another 2 helpings of it. But it's not sitting good with me. I don't do well with nuts anyway. It's just the cashew sauce. I think I would have rather had cut up the mushrooms and like kind of use some sort of like buckwheat flour or something to make like a mushroom soup with the almond milk, and just left out the cashews. Like, I don't know, there just wasn't a lot of flavor, and I don't know. I've never really had cashew cream sauce before, but I tried adding a little nutritional yeast and it really didn't improve the flavor any. So yeah, if that dinner comes back around, we're not gonna eat that. We'll just do something else. But I mean, it was edible. I will say that. I just am not a fan of it at all. So I'm going to say good night for tonight, and I will see you tomorrow.